All right, guys, today I'm gonna show you how to get the 88 to 94 style OBS Chevy dash out. This is it. You guys know what I'm talking about. Y'all been asking for this. Well, here we go. Check my previous video. I'll show you how to get all the electronics out, all that beforehand. So go back and watch that if you haven't yet. All right, so this is what you're gonna need for this pull today. 7mm flathead, 7/32, depending on what year you have of the 88 to 94. Phillips, cutters, 10mm, couple ratchets, maybe some extensions, 13. Always keep a knife on me. Let's get into it. If there's anything I missed, I'll add it in as I go. All right, so I'm gonna start this pull down here at the bottom. Usually there's a kick panel here on both sides. As you can see, this one's already gone. If yours are there, go ahead, reach back behind, pull both kick panels out, this side and that side. Once you got both of those sides out, there's going to be a 13 up under here, right here. There's the 13. It's going to be in the same spot on that end. Get both those out. All right, there's the driver's side. Now let's go over and do the passenger. Again, this is a 13. There you go, there's the passenger side out. Now that you're done with that, we're coming back over to the driver's side. We're going to undo the brake release, hood release, the little light under here, and your plug in for your scanner. All right, so we're gonna start the brake release, come down to this emergency brake pedal, follow it up to the top. You'll see this linkage right here, this cable. You're gonna pop that out of there. You probably get it with your finger. Let's see here. Don't make me a liar. Bam, like so. Pop that bad boy up out of there. You're gonna come over to this. You gotta pop this. It's just sitting in some little groove. This is where your flathead probably comes in handy. Oh, just like that, bud. Out of there. That's what it looks like when it pops out. Like I said, it's just sitting in a little groove, a little retainer. All right, so we got that released. So this should just be free back here, just hanging. Now we're gonna come over and get this light out. This light here is a 7. It's this 7 right here in front of it. Pop that out of there. Hang that bad boy down, just like so. Then after you're done with that, go ahead and come over to this hood release. It's 2 7s, pop those 2 out. Just like that, let that hang down. Now we're gonna come over and do the same thing to this scanner plug. You're gonna come behind it. There'll be a 7 here, and a 7 over here on the other side of it. Get both those out. So get that one out too. Let that hang out there like so. Once you get that out, if you look under here, there's a 7 back here on this bracket. Holding this, you can either unplug it, or you can just take that 7 out of that bracket, and that piece will hang down with the rest. I'm just gonna go ahead and take that 7 out and let it hang down. Just like that, let it hang, it's disconnected. Also, before I forget, there is a ground right here. Go ahead and take that out, it's a 7mm. Just like that, let it hang back too. And you're good. You just got all that little stuff hanging there and ready to go. Come in here and pop this fuse panel out. You honestly don't even really need the flathead. No, maybe you do. There you go. I lied, you do need it. Push it in, and all it does is push back. So now you know that's released. Now we're gonna come up here and go ahead and get this out the way. We're gonna push these wires back there because eventually you're gonna have to get them out anyways. One less thing we gotta worry about, and these plugs go to your light switch. All right, so I got both those pushed back here. They're out the way, we ain't gonna worry about those later. Come back here, might as well do the same thing with this. Push it back here. You're gonna have to get it out later anyways. This one can wait until we get to it. I gotta get something behind that off and I'll show you. To make life easier, you can make sure this is up out of the way. Like I said, the previous video, I showed you how to get the electronics out. That's why they're already gone. But yeah, you can get this out the way because eventually you have to get in here and kind of move. We're gonna move that thing, so we'll get there. Come in here. This should already be removed from the last video I showed you. It's just 4 7mm. Hold that glove box in, get it out the way because you want to get in here. My ECM is already unhooked, like I said in the last video, so go check it out. So these are already unhooked from the last video, but so you want to come in here and unhook all of these. There's that. You got these 2 right here. There's that side. Do the same thing on this one. Pull these tabs up and pull. Like so. That looks like all those. G unplugged. Double check. As you're getting all these plugs undone, you'll see this one down here. This goes into this. there's actually a 7 under there that holds this, and we'll release it. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. So right up under here, there's the 7. Undo that real quick. Let that hang. So now you can see we unhook this and it's free. Now if you follow the wire next to it, it's going to go over here, and you'll see it right over there. What it is it goes to this little indicator, let all the lights know to shut off because your door is shut. Now we don't have to get that right now, but just so you know where it's at, you know, there's a little tab that holds that plug. If you can't get to it, don't worry about it, because I'm just going to get it once I lean the dash forward. It's just easier to get to that way. Right now, if you come to the left side of the glove box, come back here, this plug right here needs to come out, and what holds it in is a clip on the top and a clip at the bottom. So you're going to push up on this clip at the top and down on the clip at the bottom. Now you want to pull on it as you push up and down on those clips, and it should come out like so. Here's a better look of those clips so you can actually see them. That's what they look like. Once you get that out, just let it hang down. Now that you got that out and we're already in here, see this little retainer, this big black piece? You see the harness in there? Let's go ahead and break that loose while we're already in here. If you look down on this part, you'll see like a metal clip right there. See it? So that's what's holding it. And there's a couple of those. You want to break it loose from that and get it free. Like I said, that's not the only one. There's a couple of them coming down. You just can't see them. They're back in here. But you want to break this loose from those. It also has some across the bottom, and you can just pull them out like so. It takes a little arm strength sometimes. My video stopped, but it popped out. It was like pop. So don't be afraid to pull on it. I gotta get these top ones loose. I'm gonna put you guys up here. See, just pulling them clips off there, breaking it loose. There's the last one. So there it is. That's what the clips look like. You just want to break this loose from it, because you're gonna need to be able to get that out of here. Now that you got that loose, just sit there. We'll mess with that later. There's one more thing I want to do before we go and show you how to do this top part. Come down to this ashtray. Go ahead and release this. It's going to be 2 7s at the top right here and 2 7s at the bottom. Once you got those out, come down here. We're just going to go ahead and unplug this and unplug this just to make our life easier. I'm going to pull the dash. Now this is just held in by a clip, as you can see. So if you just break that clip free, like so, you're good. Come down here. Right here, you'll just get your flathead out. You see that side already came up. But you want to wedge your flathead on this plug. Just kind of boom, like it on both sides. It's out. I'm just going to set this to the side for now. But yeah, you'll just let these hang out there. And now you're ready. Now those are ready to go, and you're going to pull the dash. All right, so now I'm going to take you to the top of the dash, starting with the speaker covers. That one's already missing, so I'm going to show you what you need to do over here. Now there's 2 clips right here towards the front. You're gonna get like a flathead under there and push on it. See it? See that little lip? Do the same thing over there. Don't be surprised if you break it your first time. I've done this a few. Get in there, push it like so. This way you can see it. Those are the clips that you're pushing. Just push them in, come up. There you go. Do that to both sides. Once you've done that, we're gonna go ahead and take these speakers out on both sides and unplug them just so it's done and over with. Should be 4 7 mils holding that in. And once you got those out of there, pull up on the speaker like so. And under there you'll see that plug. Go ahead and unplug that like so. Get that out your way. And what we're doing is we're just getting that unplugged and ready for when we pull the dash, so we ain't gotta do it later. Do the same thing on that side. Okay, so I got that one out too. By the way, guys, it is so hot today and so hot in here. That is my fucking arm sweat. I am fucking pouring. So now, when we come to this is where I said that you may need a 7/32 socket or a 7 mil. So on the earlier models of these 88 to 94 dashes, the first couple years, they did a 7/32 bolt instead of a 7 mil like you usually see all the way across. So this one's a 7/32. 9 times out of 10, you're usually going to have the 7 mil, but either way, you're going to get all these out, whether it's a 7 mil, 7/32, it's all going to be the same locations for the bolt. So it's going to be one here one here, one here, one here, and one here. Bust those out. But you got all those out. This should be ready to start coming forward. I'm gonna go ahead and close this. So here we go, like this. Pull forward on it a little bit. It's gonna come down like so. And look guys, I did this by myself, so I mean you can do it too. Now that it's down, we can get to that little plug I was talking about on the driver and passenger side. So there's that passenger one I said we get later. Driver has the same thing. Go ahead and get both those out. Come down to it and they'll have this little clip you pull up to unplug it. Now sometimes they'll be facing this way, so if you don't see the clip, just turn it. There it is. Pull up, pull out. That easy, that simple, that fun. We'll go ahead and do the other side. It's right here, same thing. Pull up on that clip and pull out, just like that. So there's those. All right, so now we're gonna get this ductwork our way. It goes all the way across. We'll start over here on the driver's side with this 7 mil on this spot and another one on that spot. All right, once you got those first two out, we're gonna come down here. Come down here on the left side of the glove box. There'll be a 7 mil right here. Pop that one out. Once you got that one out, we're gonna come over to the passenger side. And you have one here and one right there. So bust those out. Now before we pull this ductwork out, there's one more piece I forgot to get. I got ahead of myself. There's this top piece of ductwork. We're gonna go ahead and take that out for yanking on this. It's gonna be a 7 here and a 7 there. So a 7 right here in the middle of this vent. You get those 3 out and it should release it. Just like that. Pull this out, get it out of the way. Come in here, get this big one out. Now you got all this freed up. Now we're gonna come over here and do these two 10 millimeters right here behind the gauge. Now, like I said, these two 10 millimeters are right behind the gauge cluster, behind the dash. Over here. Now that's free. The harness is free from there. Now we're gonna go ahead and move this. This should just slide out the way, like so. Pull your speaker wire we undid earlier, get it out the way. I think that one's already moved. We're gonna come here now. This part of the harness right here, this is the plug to your gauge cluster. You're gonna come over here, and there's this little hook, this little thing. You pull up on it and push over, like so. So you pull up on this, and then push over on the plug. And I think the other plug's pretty similar. It's the 92 and up plug. This is the 88 to 91. Pretty similar. This got little fasteners. You undo it, get it out. Same concept, different plug. But there you go. All this is free. Now we're gonna come over here and fish this out of here. Here's an antenna wire. Get that out of your way too. Pull it out of that little pack of wires. Lay it up on top, get out your way so you're not fighting it. Pull this through there. Lay it up on top, out of your way. Set everything back. Okay, you got everything back. All the wires out the way, like so, like I did, and you're free to pull. It's ready to come out. And like I said, now that you got all the wires and everything out of the way, there's a hook right here where that 13 was. Let me see it for a second so I can show them. See it's laying in there. Same thing over here on the driver's side. I just wanted you guys to know those are there. So you're gonna lean it forward and you'll slide it out of those two posts that I just showed you. Like I said, everything unhooked, and then you'll come out with it like me, like a G. And that's how you get that 8894 dashboard out. Superman.